Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Early Bird. I'm feeling better finally. And what a game. What a game this was, guys. This was, for me, hockey at its finest, folks. It is. I know, like, this generation, they like a lot of goal scoring and stuff, but for me in the playoffs, I much prefer games like this. This was intense. It had me on the edge of my seat for the final 30 minutes after they took the lead. What a game. So, let's take a look at it. Bobrovsky, Panthers shut out Hurricanes in Game 3, extend series lead. Folks, 1-0. Unbelievable game. The numbers? The Hurricanes, better team really in the game, outshot them 32-17. They had the good edge in faceoffs as well, 58% to 42. They were 0 for 1 on the power play. The Panthers were 1 for 4. They had 23 hits, the Panthers had 25, and it seemed like there was a lot more hitting than that out there, but it just was a tight game. 14 blocks for Carolina, 23 for Florida. Hurricanes had 6 giveaways, the Panthers had 9. The shots on goal, 10-7 first period for Florida. And look after that, folks. 14-5 Carolina, 11-2 Carolina. They can't get one in. 32-17 for the game. Scoring? As we see, no goals in the first. Reinhart with the only goal in the game on the power play from Tkachuk and Bennett at the 10:05 mark, as it would be fitting halfway through the game. So you didn't know the first half what was going to happen. The second half, okay, they got the lead. Let's see what happens. And that was it, folks. No scoring in the third. And, folks, the question is now, what about Bob? Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Still fighting it, but feeling good. Folks, this is some of the best goaltending I've seen since Dominik Hasek. This is just incredible what's happening. It's magical to watch. I mean, you could see in screens his body position. I mean, my goodness, I couldn't imagine. Carolina, folks, in 17 periods, has 1 even strength goal. In, what is it, 13 periods? Yeah, 13 periods. 13 periods, right? 7 in game 1, 3 in 3, right. I mean, what do you do with this? What can you do with this? There's not much you can do with this, guys. I mean, they scored. I'm not going to count the game 2 as 4 periods. It was early, right? So let's just say 3 periods, 7 in the first because they almost played 7, and 3 in this one. So in 13 periods of hockey, 1 even strength goal. I mean, if that's not the MVP of the playoffs, I don't know what is at this point. And I'll say it right now, the series isn't over. In this day and age, folks, I don't write off anybody for any reason. I just don't. I've learned better than to do that. No, it's not over. But it depends on the mindset now of the Florida Panthers. And I think they have the right mindset. I really do. You even seen after the game, they got off the ice quick again, even in their home ice. They little fast salute to the crowd and gone, just really gone fast. No, none of this celebrating thing, like Carolina with that ridiculous thing they do around center ice there, and it's just so ridiculous. Really, it is. And you know what do they call it? The storm warning out there, I believe it's called. Anyway, so right now, this is the perfect epitome of a hockey team. What's going on here? The games they probably should have lost, they're winning now. And this is like a team that's on a Stanley Cup run. I'm seeing people online saying Bobrovsky's going to burn out. It's wishful thinking. It is. It's going to take, let's say if Vegas wind up playing them in the finals. I know it's a little premature, but what if? If they do, they are going to have to probably get 40 shots a game to win the series. To have a chance to win the series, because this guy's save percentage is insane now. And, you can look at so many angles that this team has. The leadership, the coaching, Maurice, the way he handles the post-game, if you seen yesterday, after they finish asking questions, he tells all the he tells all the camera crew, okay, go home now. This is what he tells everybody. It was just, it's fun. This is all fun to watch, this run. So they have that swagger as this year's Stanley Cup champion. This team has it, not Vegas. This team has it right now. So we'll see though. I mean, things change when different teams run into different teams. And Dallas is not out yet. I know they're hanging by a thread, but they're not out yet. You know, they could get back in this series, folks. They could. I mean, if they went home and won, they're going to have to win both games at home or they're finished. They're not winning back in Vegas. If they lose one game at home, that's it. There's no comeback. I don't see any comeback kind of team with Dallas. Sorry, not with that lame goaltending you're getting. Because Ottinger sucks in the playoffs this year, Dallas fans. He just sucks. He's not doing it. This is what wouldn't surprise me if Ottinger would have done in the playoffs, what Bobrovsky's doing. I was expecting Ottinger to pull it up a notch and look really awesome and indestructible. And the truth is, his goaltending has went down. And they're really surviving on a 38-year-old. Really? That's what's going on in Dallas. You know, you take away certain players, and I'm not going to start tossing all sorts of names, but, you know, Pavelski's one of them, and you take away Pavelski, that team's already out. That's how beatable they are right now, Dallas. So I think Dallas is finished. I don't even know if they're going to win a game. I hope they make a series of it. I do, because that's going to be, for me, I would like to see that extended. I would like to see Vegas forced to play more games if they're going to win that series. And I would like Florida to be able to rest up and just be ready for these guys, you know, whoever they play in the finals. Because I think Florida is getting there, folks. This is quite the story. And it would be an even bigger story if Carolina came back and somehow won this series. Because this is, like, incredible what's going on. I think Florida's going to sweep them 4 straight. I just do. It's just the way it looks, guys, to me. So, all right, done. I got to go and sit down for a few minutes, grab a meal, and get about my day. I'll see you guys at some point tonight if I'm feeling good. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one, guys.